Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to episode number 13 of the COVID update series. Now, this is the final episode. Unfortunately, it's been fun. I've enjoyed being able to explain everything to you all, hopefully trying to benefit you guys with some of the information that you need to know. So I really hope I was able to help you guys out a lot. So today's episode is over masks. Now, I've done a lot of research on it. I'm going to explain what masks are or what they do, how they work and everything, and then I'm going to show you the mask that I created and explain why it's better than your traditional mask. All that to say, let's go ahead and let's get started. So now masks, of course, we know that masks are pretty much required in a lot of places to be worn, just for the simple fact of it. What it actually does is it holds in all your respiratory droplets. What that means is in the air that you breathe, cough, sneeze, etc., you're holding that in. And people were there, so they hold it in that way. Neither one of you guys spread your respiratory droplets together, get each other sick. Your germs are on them, their germs are on you, and now COVID just has the perfect opportunity striking in. No, that's why you don't want that. That's why we wear a mask. But it has been scientifically proven. The medical mask, and I actually have one next to me, these masks at all, they do not protect you. I don't mean to burst anyone's bubble, but these masks right here, all they do is they protect your respiratory droplets. So when you put one on like this, what it actually does is it prevents your respiratory droplets getting on someone else. But I will say, it does not save you. Like if somebody else coughs on you, I mean, just look at the material. Like, okay, I'm gonna take a thing of water here for a perfect example. I'm going to just splash just a little bit, or try to anyway. Focus, I got this. Okay, perfect. Now, if you see, that right now is getting wet. And of course, it's supposed to be, it looks pretty waterproof. Everything dripped off perfectly, but here's the thing. If I continue to wet something like this, as in me being out in public, having a lot of people around, that right there, it's not gonna, you see that's, all the water's coming off, yes, but it's still, gets a little wet off through here, and you're really not doing anything but hurting yourself, and you really don't want that. So, I'm just gonna put water away here, put this mask up. So all this mask does is, you're protecting other people, but you're not protecting yourself. Like this, it's way too thin. You can't, it just, see, it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't do anything good. Now, here's where I came into play. So one thing I did was, okay, so I took a mask here, and I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna see if you guys notice anything. Now, you will see there are two holes right here. One thing I did was first I put it on, okay, and I took a pair of scissors, okay, I'm not gonna, now be careful how you do this. So I noticed where my nostrils were, so what I did was I took it off, but I placed one right where the nostril would be, and I held it in place. So basically, I stuck this right in here, okay, took the mask off, and then poked a hole through, and I did the same thing for the other nostril. So now, because when I put a mask on, a lot of complaints I hear is people have a lot of trouble breathing. Like, breathing is so difficult. So I was like, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I don't wanna have any filter, because those cannot be 100% trusted. I don't wanna have a mask like that, which does not really protect me from anything else. I'm just doing all the work for other people. So I was like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this on after the holes, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna go. And if I stick my fingers here, I feel the air touching my fingers. So what that let me know, of course, was, okay, now I can breathe perfectly fine, but I don't have all the security I need. I have security for the most part, but COVID can just slip right through there. Now, here's what I did. I added another mask on, okay? Here's what I did. Now, if you look, you can't really tell I'm wearing two masks, which is perfect. Now, here's the best part about this right here. I can breathe perfectly fine. I can go, and that felt great. Here's why. Because I have holes in the first set of masks, right, like this, because I have holes in the first set, and see, if you hold it like this, you can't tell it's two masks. You can't at all. But because I have holes in the first set, I'm allowing my air to pass the thing that is covering my nose and my mouth, the two things that help me breathe, because my air is able to pass through and hit that barrier of the second mask. Number one, what I'm allowing is I'm allowing my air to pass out, to get past the first mask so my oxygen can go freely, and I'm not breathing in my own air, causing me to have a carbon dioxide infection, which is a thing that a lot of people have had due to that fact. The second mask gives me security. I did a lot of research. I covered the breathing. I covered the security. The second mask prevents me from getting my respiratory droplets out to other people, as well as them coughing on me and stuff. So because I have that second mask of security. So now some of the things you can do, if you want to put them together, you can sew them together. I personally didn't, just because I like having two masks, just because if something happens to the first one, you can just simply take it off and replace it. One thing I like about this is everything is easily replaceable. And I know a lot of people say, dude, all you did was poke a hole in one mask and put another one on. If that's so easy, why didn't anybody else think of that? How come you don't see that in stores? And I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, there's a pandemic going on. Yes, people are dying. Yes, it's a sad thing. But you have to understand that the world is still based off of economics. What that means is that business owners still try to make a profit. Some care for the people, other cares for the profit. What that means is that they see that everybody needs a mask. They'll start selling stuff like this with the same material made out of it. It won't protect you, but at the same time, they're like, oh, well, they're brainwashed. They need a mask, blah, blah, blah. So they're going to convince you to buy something that won't help you, because they would rather have profit and keep their business open than being able to help the people out. So is the reality of everything, is it that easy? Yes. The reality of the coronavirus itself, is it simple? Yeah. Social distance yourself, stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, clean yourself, watch what you touch. It's very simple. Just be hygienic. That's it. But you have people who are hard-headed and don't want to listen. And I don't mean to be rude. I really don't. But that's just how it works. Everything always has an easy solution. So yes, why do I think my mask is better? Because with my mask, I am able to, number one, breathe sufficiently. And then I have an extra layer of protection. And like I said, you can sew these together to make one mask. You can staple it. I wouldn't recommend it because I want to cut myself, but there's many ways you can put these together. So this all together is one mask. The reason why I don't have it connected once again is because if something were to happen right here, if I spilled something on it, blah, 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 I could simply just take it off. Just like this mask can come off. And then I can just have another one on standby. Here we go. Put it right back on. And I'm back at what I need to be. So now, with that mask, the reason why it is better is because you are able to breathe so much clearer, not have to worry about getting a carbon dioxide infection, and then with the extra layer of protection from the other mask, gives you security, keeps you safe from COVID, from giving it to people or getting it from people. That is why I think my mask is a lot better than this. So I really hope you all have enjoyed the series. I enjoyed making it. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun on this research. I really did. I learned so much about COVID. I look at it in a totally different perspective than when I first did. I'm thankful I had the opportunity to be able to do this. I really hope you guys take some advice. Buy this type of stuff, man. I'm telling you, just get it. The masks come in packs of 5. That's what I bought, a 5-pack. Poke a hole in one set, put the other one on, and now you are ready to do whatever you want. I'm telling you, just breath of fresh air. I feel perfectly fine. I did not cough. I did not have to have shortness of breath. I was breathing perfectly fine with this thing on. So that is why I think my mask is better. Thank you all so much for the support. I do appreciate it. Thank you for just being able to motivate me to keep going. This has been the COVID-19 series. Thank you all so much once again. It's been fun. I want you all to be safe, have a good one, and wear a mask. Watch what you touch, wash your hands. Take it easy.